Hello and welcome to What's on My Desk, a mini lecture series by Tanisa Sanchez. Today we'll be discussing the final portfolio project as presented in Child 200. We must first really understand what is a portfolio. So when it comes to children, it's a compilation of their work aligned to developmental domains as a demonstration of mastery. It helps promote communication, it helps in the assessment process of a child's growth and development, and it's a great way to open that communication for families. For professionals, although it's a compilation of work, it's also an information demonstrating knowledge and ability, and in this particular case, it'll be the understanding of this course. It'll provide visual evidence in an easy-to-read format, and its purpose will be to share with future employers. This will be used as a way for you to stand out among your competition. So here we're going to take a look at the portfolio process from planning to collecting, assessing, connecting, and reflecting. And as you can see, it's a cycle of information that just keeps on going. So let's begin by discussing what you need in your portfolio in order to really stand out among the crowd. So here we have the portfolio assignment. It's broken down into simple installments to maximize your focus and not overwhelm you. So please remember to refer to the course syllabus and also the assignment pages where there is a Google Doc link for this full and complete portfolio assignment. It is self-paced, however, the modules will introduce and walk you through some aspects of the compilation process. Some of the assignments are even aligned for you just to add into your portfolio so that that piece can be completed. If you would like instructor feedback, however, please remember to submit your assignment by the due date. Prior to us coming to the end of our course, there will be a peer review process where your portfolio should be as complete as possible, and that is part of your final grade. So please be sure to stay on top of the calendar and when assignments are due. Let's take a look at the first few installments. As you can see, portfolio installment 1 is your introduction. You're going to explain your approach to observing and assessing, what your plan is, and you'll make sure to complete each of those prompts. Portfolio 2 really is going to be Module 3. You will be describing authentic assessment in your own words. We will be reviewing 7 observation techniques, which you will then need to discuss the value of each of those techniques. You will need to connect each of those techniques to the learning foundation, and you'll need to include a visual representation or example for each. You will be doing the same in Portfolio Installment 3 when it comes to formative assessments, which we'll go over in just a minute. I do know, however, how everybody loves examples, so please just take this as that, just an example of what you can do. So when we're reviewing authentic assessment, for instance, one of the techniques is a class log. So here's my portfolio installment of a class log. I've provided an example for you, and as you can see, this is the same example I've shared with you in our lesson. I've made my connection to the learning foundation, and here I've provided an explanation or description of the benefits of using this type of technique as well as how I might use it. The same is applied to the checklist, sampling, and writing records. I'm sure you get the idea. So reviewing that portfolio assignment again, going into Portfolio Installment 3, you'll be looking at Modules 4 through 6. That will be assessing the environment, the curriculum, as well as interactions. You will have assignments in each of those 3 categories, where you will clearly identify the tool you would use, you will clearly identify a connection to the learning foundation, and you'll be able to include a visual representation. Again, this installment is built right into the course as part of your assignments. If you want feedback, make sure you submit it by the due date. There will then be a collaborative piece where you will highlight at least 3 ways that you intend on building positive relationships with families, as well as 3 ways you intend to build positive relationships with peers and colleagues. So remember to read the instructions and verify content. The rubric is there for you. Also, if you have questions, please remember to reach out. Helpful resources can be found at the bottom of each assignment page. As with all good things, there's always a warning. All work in this class is to be your own original work and completed only for this class. So plagiarism is submitting someone else's work as your own. You are not being assessed on how well you can copy information from the internet or how well you can copy my examples provided for you throughout the course. All your examples must be your own, and they can be made up. However, once again, the assignments are provided for you. But please remember to do your own work, because it's very hard to prove mastery when you're using someone else's work. Again, thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help you provide physical evidence to your learning and make an astounding professional portfolio. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.